Hello, my name is Jennifer and welcome to part 35 of my Regs to Property Owners Let's Play. And if you are returning, welcome back. And we have a pop-up or a phone call request, and these are our tenants. So it would require me going into their house and having them make a space for an infant. I guess I could turn their exercise area, since there is one in the basement, into a baby room, I suppose. I'll have to think about it. What I would do, but I'm actually going to tell them to try for the baby, and we'll see what happens with them since they're going to be around in the neighborhood. And we're here at Rosalind's graduation. So, and she is just about to give her speech, I think. She went up there. I'm just zooming out to see. And actually, I'm just going to pause for a moment because I'll have Holly. I want someone to take a photo of our three Sims. And I left our little one at home because I didn't really think that a graduation was the best place for her. So I'm just going to grab a couple of pictures. I'm trying not to go overboard because I find they just clutter the inventory. And we'll do that, and then I'll rotate it, and I can't zoom in anymore, but so I'll take that. So it was still 5 pictures, and that one being small. So we got our picture, and we're gonna just watch. Philip, why don't you just sit down? Why don't you sit? Oh, she finished her. I didn't even get my own picture. That was quick. You, luckily I have emotional death disabled because you're like hysterical. So why don't you come here and try... Okay. I was wondering, why can't I try to calm down? There you go. We'll try to calm down. And, yeah, so... Oh, no, that wasn't. That's why she looked familiar. Because it was my Sim. And they both have the same blonde hair. I'll probably delete those pictures. You weren't supposed to be doing the speech. Holly, back here. Take another photo. This time of the right Sim. That's funny. It was just blonde and like the same color hair. I think oh, of course. Yeah, that's a good picture. Then I'll take another 5. And I'll do one. I like this with her arms out talking too. I think she has some of her dad in her. Jeb Harris. He's a very attractive Sim when you take that hat off of him. Or that paper bag hat off of him. So there we go. We're done. Yay. You can come sit down and watch. And I don't know, I invited Holly's parents. What are you doing? Listen, okay. Well, at least he's not playful anymore. And now, I can actually, that was why the other one was so quick. I'm going to get a picture. And there, I think she's done. Good going. And she prepared and did her speech. And she has, oh, interestingly, we have some strange, I don't know if it's still... You know, look at Rosalind, and she is upset with her brother for not inviting him into Sim of Honor. Luckily, it's almost gone, and I actually had it where she had both. She was honored, and it was like the timer, the countdown was low, and then she was also had this sentiment about being upset about not selected as Sim of Honor. But she was, and she's like right here, honored wedding party. And Misty had the same thing with her sister. So it was a bit dumb. I don't know if Misty's is equally as gone, like if it's going away as quickly or if it's as bad. Yeah, see, it's the same. It's like, so I don't know. They just all of a sudden both got it around the same time, and I don't really know why it was. So, she kind of looks like she's flirty, except for she's not. So, anyways, we've done the graduation. We may possibly... let her, get her diploma, which isn't really anything because it came in the mail already. I'm pretty sure I saw it in the family inventory because that's where it goes. But the main thing for coming here is to come so that I know I took pictures, but it's also how you get your high school picture, I'm pretty sure, by coming to the graduation. So I will be back. We'll see what's happening, whether she actually gets pregnant, the tenant, who, and if she does, then I'll have to, like I said, load in to their household to make a baby room somewhere in that space. So I'll be back. It is now Tuesday, so we're a day and a half later because it's Tuesday at 4 a.m. And we did have a holiday, which we celebrated essentially by doing all the tasks and not having to go to work for those who had to work. But we have an insect infestation, and even though it's winter, we're in a swimsuit because Rosalind decided to take the infant Poppy down to the pool in the basement to give her a nap until I told her to come back upstairs. And so she's still in her bikini. And they did have the nap. She did have the nap. I had put the crib back because I just did, because they kept picking her up or not knowing what to do with her when she had her wanting to cry. So we have to stomp the bugs. I have no idea. I'm kind of thinking infestation sounds like it might be a emergency event and not a maintenance event, but I have put all of them onto all three of them because, of course, Misty did this when I did my mini Let's Play because she was already a teen there, so she did it with her parents, this thing. So now I gotta figure out where these bugs are. I'm gonna assume they're in our place. Or I don't know, can we just deploy? Nope, I don't see deploying the Is that bugs? There's the bugs. Okay, we're gonna come here and we're going to, not you, we may as well have Philip do it because he's not holding an infant. You're gonna come here and deploy the fumigation device. He's got all his stuff on. Any minute now, my dear. Oh, he got it done. So he's at least. So now he needs to handle emergency event and perform inspection passes on rentals. Okay, so did it help with the others? Yes. Good. So now we're just waiting for an emergency event. Now let's hope that we have only had emergency events, other than, of course, some have been neither. Like the donation drive, I think is what we had. Yes, not a pet. It was nothing in terms of a maintenance or emergency event, and also the rental revolt was nothing. Okay, so we have to have 2 units occupied by tenants and have a unit with a rating, and this is like the second last tier, so tier 3 of 4. Well, we can't really go perform the inspection passes on rentals right now. I'll let them, the only one who works today is Rosalind, so I'll let a little bit of time pass, and then we're going to head over to one of the neighbors. Maybe we'll go to the upstairs neighbors, see if she actually got pregnant from that call, because I haven't seen her around. And she shouldn't have had the baby yet, because it should be the normal, like, at least 3 days. Assuming it goes for 3 days that they get pregnant immediately. And what are you doing with her again? Look! Where are you going? Oh, just put her upstairs. At least she didn't go all the way downstairs. Put Poppy down here. I'll be back. So it's a little later. It's now Tuesday at 9, and we are at the upstairs tenants to see if anybody's even here. I don't see. We're not actually here to see if anybody's here. We're here to do our inspection passes, but I don't actually see anybody here. So we're going to come here and perform inspection passes. It's probably not the easiest one to do. Inspection and maintenance. And you should transportalate. Oh, you did transportalate here. Can we do it on here? Nope. Can we do it on this? Nope. Can we do it on here? Yes. Can we do it on the kettle? Yes, we can. And I'm going to get you started. You can do it on here. Do inspection and maintenance. We'll get you to work on this bathroom. On 3 of the things in this bathroom. There you go. And you don't really need to do anything, do you? I didn't really need to bring you with us. I just don't know where the tenants are. Nobody's here. Are they like downstairs? Nobody's here. Oh, and we did get our bills. I think they were 1,050. That was essentially whatever the cost is. We had no electric or water bills. They were 0. Okay, so you have got that done. So you should do inspection and maintenance on this. There it is. And then can you do it on this? Yeah, you can. Oh, look, we have someone finally here. And we got some royalties. I didn't see how much we got. Oh, she does not look like she's pregnant. I don't think we have to worry about converting this exercise area to a baby room. I think it's not needed. I think this is open, so I couldn't put the stuff out. I'd have to like cover it if I like the 2 patios are downstairs are covered, but this one isn't. So if I was to want to put like the exercise equipment out here, I'd have to is that finished? Nope, it's not finished. I was looking. So okay. Yeah, I was looking forward to having a little new boo around. That would have been kind of fun. You got 1 done. Okay, you need to do more. I told you to do more. Do inspection and maintenance. Don't talk to Misty. Misty, why don't you go fishing? You're kind of a nuisance here. So why don't you head over here and go fishing. Why don't you transportate there? Because you can do that now. And then you can go fishing and get out of my hair while I work on them doing. So he's on his 3rd one. I only told Holly to do 2. So I need to find some. Can you do it on the fireplace? Nope. Can you do it on this? Nope. Okay, why don't you just come over here and do it on the toilet? There you go. I need to do an inspection and maintenance on that. And yeah. Don't talk to Philip. Go do what I ask you to do. And then we're just going to be waiting for an emergency that we can do. And you can do it on that one next. So that we can get to the next tier. And hopefully it doesn't take as long as it took to get the regular event. It's a pretty view from up here, actually. If you look through the window, it's not as... That would be a very nice view. Through there. Cooking and looking out there. That's very nice. Though in real life that glass would get filthy. But anyways, it's not as nice view where the kitchen window is, but still good enough. So you got your 3 done? Oh, you got it done already. Oh, maybe you did do something that I didn't realize. Well, it's counting it before you even finished it, and you're done. So we just need an emergency event, and then we, like I said. Let's see what the next tier is. I just know we have to have a 5-star rating on a unit, become good friends with the tenant, and have 3 units occupied by tenants. So currently we have 3 units occupied by tenants. So hopefully we don't have any move out on us and we can still have 3 units occupied by tenants. And I think we have to become good friends with the tenant. Oh, I think that's actually a problem that I think we've become good friends with all of our tenants already, and I don't know if that's going to count. Seem to recall that you had to become good friends. I'm not sure how that's going to manage. Let me look at... I think we're kind of good friends with all of our tenants. Because I've been trying to work on them becoming good friends with all I might need to move someone in with one of them so that I can have someone to become good friends with. Yeah, well, we'll see when we get there. I don't remember for sure. I really don't. I haven't actually done this aspiration that much because I'm not really a big fan of the residential rentals, to be quite honest. Don't think you get paid enough. But one thing you do, even though you don't get paid very much, you have like 0 bills. So, so you save there. So even though the rent's not much, like our bills were only what the cost of the tenant of the units were, and you would have electricity and water, except for that we have, I think for the water, I have like a water trait to reduce the natural springs, so that, because that's with eco lifestyle, and so that helps with that. We have 3 water dew collectors, and then I have tons of panels and the windmills on the roof is what we have. So anyway, so we got that done for all three of them. Now we're on a waiting game for an emergency event. And I think we might take a little break and do a little vacation getaway because so that Poppy can get her milestone of going on vacation. I don't know that I'm going to try and get all the milestones because she got a whole pile and now she's not got any for like a few sim days. I find it's like in fits and spurts, but maybe going on vacation will help unlock getting some. But if she doesn't and we come back home and she hasn't got any more, I think I'm just going to age her up and not worry about the 3, I think, that we're missing. We're missing 2 social. She hasn't done the kiss or said first word, and then she's missing 1 gross motor. I've been practicing standing, practicing standing over and over and over again, and she's just not getting that. So, but she did get the peed on caregiver one that I didn't think she was going to get, and I did give her a bath because I just was like, let's just do it and get it over with. I think she maybe needed attention or something like that. So she got that one, or 2, I should say, and she's had her finger and regular foods. And so I will be back either if we're having this emergency event or perhaps when we're on vacation. Well, we're on vacation and we got the first vacation milestone for Poppy. Though I've said this in other Let's Plays, I don't understand and don't agree, or maybe I don't agree, why it's only something that's for infants, because you could have your first vacation at an later age, and this still should be a milestone as far as I'm concerned. I think Holly, yeah, you're going to put Poppy down here. I don't know that she's going to learn how to stand here. I don't know that there's any chairs that she would learn it on anyways. Because I find they're more likely to learn it on like a little... Well, there's this one over here. But unfortunately, yeah. So hopefully that works. Okay, you're doing that. And let's check your needs. You're tired. You know what? Forget about putting her down. Why don't you give her a nap? Why don't we practice standing once and then we'll give her a nap? Because she's a little tired. Friendly. Not friendly. Baby care. Give Poppy a nap. I guess maybe don't practice standing because she's not really doing it with you. I don't know what she's doing. You just gonna crawl away? They're just gonna give you a nap, I guess. So much for that idea. I don't know where you have, if you have, you've got very little Salvadorian and you've got a little bit of archaeology. So you could, does anyone have archaeology that can establish? Oh, you can. You're going to establish excavation site so that everybody can work on getting this. Work on excavating, because we can't handle an emergency event while we're on vacation. I highly doubt that. I would be shocked if they came up. So we're going to go under here. And I guess you may as well go on there too, since, again, we can't work on that. Oh. And you're giving her a nap? You're supposed to be giving her a nap. Why are you just holding her? Oh, she's not tired anymore. I guess you gave her a nap. Can you give her a kiss? I don't know. I found the whole thing kind of frustrating because she's not really learning anything new. Yeah. Can we at least talk to Poppy? I'm going to stick her over onto this in case I get her out there. Do you have any archaeology skill? Oh, 3. Okay, so then just put Poppy down here when you're done. Why can't I put Poppy down? Why is that not an option? Put Poppy down. Oh. Can we put Poppy here? Put Poppy down there, since I can't put her down where I want you to. Or could I put Poppy down here? No, I can't put Poppy down anywhere. Anywhere else other than that. So you can go there. And you can do some tummy time.
Chilny.
in case that eventually helps you
Dopsu.
learn
Wibs. You
to stand. So you're going to excavate. You're going to excavate. And I guess that's kind of it. We're here on our vacation, and we're just going to, like, make use of the time and then go back home and hope that we get an emergency event. Now, I'll know that the water break one is an emergency event. I'm trying to think what ones we've had already. Of course, the explosive malfunction would have been it, because it didn't count for a regular one, so that I would think would count for a emergency one. So, yeah. So I'll either be back when we're either having an event, an emergency event, or an event that I may not know what it is, or perhaps we're aging up our little one. Oh, she's actually pretty high to see of her archaeology skill. So now she's level 9 of her archaeology skill. Not showing there, but just now it is. It was just the pop-up. So I'll be back. So it's now Wednesday evening, quite late, and look who is actually pregnant. So that call did seem to pay off. I guess the call was Sunday night, and now it's Wednesday night. I am not sure why we didn't see that she was pregnant before, because she's definitely looking pretty pregnant. And we're having a meet and greet. I noticed it looked like Philip had someone ask him for a selfie before we actually got to this tier, but it counted anyway. So you don't actually, it seems, need to be on this or even at this stage for it to count. But this is something that I always struggle to have my Sims actually be asked for selfies. So I don't know whether we'll get 2 more. We haven't got them this evening, so but we have done the socializing with fans, so we don't have that. There was a paparazzi here. I asked him to deal with the paparazzi, and then there was a paparazzi at home, came right inside, which I don't normally see happening, but the paparazzi wouldn't leave. So anyways, the main thing I really wanted to do was show that she was indeed pregnant, so I will have to go into there a lot, and I'll just go in as their household and change it up to be suitable for an infant, because I can't do it, obviously, as a tenant, and there are issues if you do it from Managed Worlds, which is what I did in my mini for Rent Let's Play, but that save ended up getting corrupted. Luckily, I was able to get the Sims saved and stuff and out of it, and it, didn't, the way I did it, it didn't end up resulting in any issues in any other saves, because if you fully close your game before going into another game, and I also tested putting them into a test save in the middle, and they work there, so then I placed it into this save. But yes, it's definitely a concern of mine. So I just thought I would show that we will be having a new boo. I don't even know where she went to. She was right here, and now I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is, watching Jasmine from one of our earlier generations, from one of my foster children who went on to the family that essentially ended up starting all of this. So it took a couple of generations before her genes emerged in, but they are in there. But of course, I only have aging on for the currently played household. So they're still all wandering around as they were when I left them. But we're actually going to leave this part here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!